Oh, we're wonky. There we go. Well, I panicked then because I couldn't find the go live button. I thought I wasn't going to be able to do it. But I found it in the end. I don't know how, I just stumbled across it. So welcome. I'm really excited about these. They are so cute and real good fun. So I've got a pile of samples. I've got the dies and I've got the stamps and I've got some boards. So we'll have a good look at everything and then we'll make. Oh, you know what I didn't bring? I've got my glasses, but I didn't bring the iPad. I'm going to have to manage without it. I just hope that the comments come up on here. I can see that people are watching, so thank you for joining me. Welcome to the live. If you're new to me, it's Hazel Eaton, and I run a craft shop with my husband, Paul, called Dragons Papercraft. And today we are launching a new range of stamps and dies from Studio Light. And they are real fun. They're kind of interactive cards. So yeah, we've got lots to show you, and I've got some samples here that Tracy Rogers has made for me as well, which is cool. So yeah, quite a lot to show you. I knew this would happen. There's no comments coming up. I can see that there's people watching, which is brilliant. I'll just proceed and see. Or maybe, could somebody send me a heart just to see if that comes up? That might help. No, I can't see anything. Never mind. Never mind. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the camera and I'm going to put some cards down so that you can see them, and then I am going to leg it downstairs, literally, and I'm going to get my iPad so that I can see comments coming through and help ask and answer questions and things. So let's put, I'm going to put 4 cards down, hopefully in the right position, and these are just beautiful. Okay. Let's get focus. Can we get all 4 in? Okay, so there's some beautiful simple cards made across all 4 of the sets. I'll let you feast your eyes on them and I will be back. I'm back. Right, I'll just sign in. Right. Now I've just got to find it. There we go. Make sure my volume's at 0. Right. Okay, now I can see comments. That's perfect. So, let's say hi to a few people. We've got Lisa and Samantha, Kathleen, Zena, Christine. We can see you. Oh, I'm so pleased. Been looking forward to this. Me too, Pam. Lovely cards. Less is more. Now, Tracy's made these for me. They are beautiful. True Tracy style. I love it when she does a little bit of stenciling in the background with just like a simple kind of focal point to draw your eyes in. All 4 of them are just beautiful. I adore the little cat. He's beautiful. The balloons look fabulous. The flowers are gorgeous too. And look at those bears. So now we've just seen a little taster. Let's have a little look. So first up, this little die is going to come off because it's not in its packet. First up, we have got Big Hug Slider. And in this set, this comprises of, you've got your stamp set here, and you've got words like you need a big, bear hug, sending you, big hugs, life is better, with you, hope you feel better soon. And then you've got this lovely little like plaster in the shape of a heart. You've got a thermometer and then another plaster there as well. And then you've got the two little bears like with their arms just ready to bear hug. So these are all the stamped elements that make the interactive card kind of come to life. So this is the die set. They're available in pairs. And when you get them, inside here is full instructions to help you. So let's grab some of the bear hug ones. So here's one here. They work beautifully with like pastel pattern papers or inky backgrounds, and you slide this across, they get a bear hug. So we've got sending you, big hugs, and hope you feel better soon. What a beautiful card. And this one had no colouring on it at all. But then when you look at it again, so you can use the stamps on their own with the dies to cut them out, or you can make these fabulous little sliders. So then we've got this one, life is better with you. That's cool. And then this one's even bigger. You've got you need a big bear hug. So cute. I just think they're adorable. So that is our first one. I'm going to keep them in piles and keep myself organised. Well, we'll see how I go. Let's just see. Good job I set a reminder. I had completely forgotten. It is a good job, Yvonne. Right, so that's the first one. So then next up we have got, this one is called Balloon Box Pop-Up. So in this stamp set, I think I've got a board for this. The only one I didn't get round to sticking the elements on was the slider. So, here we go. So here are our stamps. We've got these really nice big statement stamps on here. We've got surprise, we've got birthday, happy, let's party and celebrate. And then you've got like the little, what is the word I'm looking for? Wiggly bits, I don't know. You've got your balloons like that nice cluster, or you've got your separate ones as well, and your little parcel, and then a star. So all of the elements needed to make a beautiful surprise birthday card. And then for the dies, you get all of these elements. Now, you've got a die, where is the die set? Here we go. So these dies here, they've got like the cutting edge and then a folding edge. So this die, for instance, is this part here, which will make a pop out. And then you've got the main piece for the pop out here. It cuts into the card and gives you a score. But I've done it on here just so that you can see. And then you've got a smaller pop-up as well. So that will become more apparent when I show you some samples. So what have we got? Ah, there we go. No, not that one. Not that one. Must be... Okay. So, again, that beautiful pop-up inside. How lovely is that? And again, all of the papers that you're seeing here, I'm just going to grab one so that you can see. So this one, for instance, is from the Shades of Pink. And what you get is you get a Shades of Pink patterned and a Shades of Pink plain. And they all mix and match together. Really beautiful. They are all double-sided. And on the pattern ones, They're plain on one side and patterned on the other. But card pads like this are just perfect for this type of stamp and die set, I think. So that's that one. And then we've got like a blue one here. And then what you can do is you can add another pop-up on there as well. I love this in the red and white. Again, Tracy's made these. They look beautiful. They really do. So that is your birthday surprise. And if you just want to use the stamped elements on a card, you know they look fabulous as well. So that's that one. And what's this one here? This, there you go. Look at that one. So you've got all of the little confetti banner type things. Everything just works together to make that beautiful pop-out surprise. And what I've actually done in this one is popped another piece behind to give, so I've got pink and not white there, but you know, you can play around and have some fun with them. So that's that one. Let's move that stamp and die set. And then, I love this one. This one is called Peekaboo Slider. So again, you're getting a stamp and a die set. These are all loaded onto the website, Dragons Papercraft, and I'm sure Paul will put a link on for you. And if they do, we've got quite a lot of stock. We're getting better, but if any of them do sell out, we will get them back into stock next week if you just click the back in stock request, and you'll get notified as soon as they come back in. So again, you've got all of the dies that are going to cut out the stamped elements there. You've got some lovely, oh, it's on that side. Happy birthday, let's party, hello, cutie, peekaboo, lovely. And then some little elements there. And then look how these are adorable. They really are. So you've got your little cats, little party hats and cupcakes, and then a little pulley. Now, for this to be able to work, you will need a little piece of polythene to put inside. But again, when you open these up, all of the instructions are there for you. Plus, you will have this video saved in the featured section, and it will also get loaded onto my YouTube. So if you're watching this at a later date on YouTube, thank you for stopping by. Oh, don't you just hate it when that happens? Yep, that's not going back in the bag, it's staying out. So that is that set. And then there is the cat on his own. So let's show you some little sliders there. And let's just look at this. I'm just going to bring you down a touch, actually. There we go. So we've got the happy and the birthday. We've got this slider element on there. And I've chosen to use both of the cats. But look, when you pull that down, and then you can push him right up, look, and he hides behind there. I could put some twine on there. I haven't gotten around to doing that yet. But look, woo. Beep, boop. And do you know what? Once you have got your set, the mechanism can be mixed and matched with any of your dies at home. So maybe you love this idea and you think, well, I want a dog on it. And you've got dog stamps. Of course, you can mix and match those. So this one just says, happy birthday, let's party. And then Tracy's just made me a few different types of little pulley ones here, look. But the colours are just fabulous. So we've got happy birthday, let's party. We have got hello, cutie. And peekaboo. Boop, boop, boop. And then we have got happy birthday. Oh, that one's stuck. There we go. Peekaboo. Oh, there you go. So I'm sure you'll agree with me, these are such fun. So that is the Peekaboo slider. Let's pop that one to one side, and we have got one more to show you, which is the bouquet of flowers. Okay, So this one is called Bouquet Pop-Up. How gorgeous are these? Even just for the flowers with the dies that cut them all out. But you've got that added extra. You've got thank you, with love, enjoy life and bloom. And then you've got all of your elements to do the pop outs. So one die will just cut a slit across here, but it will give you a fold line here and here. That's for the card blank. But then you've got this die which will completely cut out, and that will, you can do that with your pattern papers to layer it up. So that looks a little bit like, ta-da! Such a cute one. And then we've got a different colourway. But looking at all of these, they're all different colour combos, but they're all using those pattern papers. Let me just get that off. Right, there we go. So that's those. But I've also got another sample to show you. There we go. So we've got that nice little cluster on the front. Just need to add a sentiment onto there. But inside you've got that enjoy life, bloom with love in there. But really, really effective. And of course, these are going to work in any size card you want. Doesn't have to be small ones. You can go on to bigger ones, square ones, 5x7, C5. The choice is yours. But the great thing is that you know that you've got all of the elements that you need in one place. Right, so let's just put these back together. Because I've got some packets here that we can make. So I've prepped up. Which one shall we make? Is there any votes? I shouldn't ask that, should I? Because you'll all vote for different. What would we like to see? Let's see. That's okay, Kim. Just have a drink while we're deciding. Flowers. That was the first one. Bear. I bet you we get a request for every single one. So we've got flowers and bear at the minute. Okay. Well, we're going to go with flowers because that was actually the first comment. Oh, and now we've got 2 for bear. And 1 for cats. Right. Well, if I'm quick, we may be able to look at 2. There you go. We've got all 4 now. That means that you're loving all of them as much as I am. Now, these are all kind of prepped, but I have got some die cutting to do. Okay. I mean, I prepped these about 5 weeks ago. I've just opened this up for the first time. Okay. So these are just little mats and layers. Let's just get everything out that we need. Where is my card? That's that. Okay. Now I've kept these in here because that way I can explain exactly how I've got all of these elements. So let's get all my pretty pieces to one side. Okay. And then what I do is I get my machine on and I get all of my dies. Let's have a look at them. And I will pop all of those onto my plate and die cut them. And once I've done that, I will then grab my stamping platform. I'll put a new sheet in here so that you can see. There we go. Is that a good, have I got a good view on there? Good position. We'll just go up a touch. There we go. And then I need my stamps. So I grab my stamps And for instance, say I want to stamp this one down. So I would position it on my mat, pick it up. I would just grab some ink and stamp that down. And then I would get my piece of waste from my die cut and position it exactly in the right position and stick that in place, because I could use a magnet, but if I use a bit of tape, I know it's not going to go anywhere either. And then what I would do is, obviously this one's coloured, I'd pop my die cut in, ink up, and stamp that down, and it gives you this perfect stamped image with a beautiful border around that you then just paint in. Now, I have just used to paint these my Studio Light watery active inks, but you could use your crayons, your alcohol markers, maybe you've got zig pens or water pens, whatever your chosen medium is, but it gives you these beautiful, beautiful floral elements. So I've got a pile of those there, but that's exactly how I achieved it. Okay, so I'll just pop that to the side. Now we'll have a little look at the dies. So there looks like you think, oh gosh, I've got two dies the same, well, what are they for? If I bring this up for you, and this one, I hope that I'm going to be able to see this on camera. Right, so this one here, it's got not a cut line, it's got a score line, but then you've got the cut line at the top. I hope you can see the difference. But this one has got the cut line on all sides and a score line down the middle. So if we get this one with the score lines, and we're going to position it onto our pattern paper that I've got ready, and I'll stick it in place, and then we will run that through our machine. Can't find the end. I still can't find the end. Oh, can feel it. Stupid nails. I gotcha. Okay. So just line this centre line up on your crease line, and we'll just go there. And I'm just going to stick that down into position. And then flip that over and cut that through the machine. And then I've gone ahead and I've cut this one like so. And it's given me like a little score line. So then I can cover the vase in a different colour. Take that off, and then what we want to do, pop your finger in here and just tweak that down, and do the same on this side. Just use your nail to find that crease, and you want to get a perfect point, and then when you squeeze that shut, you've got that lovely pop out vase. Now when I offer that in the middle of my card, I've cut these the same size. You can see white there. If you don't want to see white, what you could do is cut one of these, slide it in, and stick it in the back, if that makes sense. So that when you look up, you could see the teal instead of the white. But again, it's all choices, and the choice is absolutely yours. So what we'll do, I'm looking at these and I think I've done that for that. So let's get one of them cut. I'm certain I did. I mean, I could be wrong. Like I say, I did make the pack about 4 or 5 weeks ago. When I make them, I think, oh yeah, stick that in. I know, I'll remember what I did there. I don't very often. Okay. So let's see, have we got any more? Is this a new kit? Yes, Kim, it is 4 stamp and die sets to create interactive cards, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Balloons or flowers. Hey guys. Right, okay. So at the minute we are playing with the flower kit, but we have there are 4. I will try and squeeze another one in, or at least go through and explain how each one is different and how it works. So now I'm going to stick one side down, get that into position, and the reason I'm only doing one side is because I want to stick this perfectly in place here. So again, I will stick the one side, keep that folded flat, and then that should be perfect. So now glue that. Did I actually even put any glue on that bit? Keeps popping out. Give it a squeeze until it's put some more glue in there. I can hear that doggy's being a menace downstairs. Okay, and now we've got this little piece to cover our vase. So I'm going to pop that on the front. And pop that like so. Squeeze him shut. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, so then I've got just a mix of some of the same papers to go onto the front. Once you've actually cut and coloured your floral elements in, they are really quite quick to make. That's one layer there. We'll go for a little white layer to pop it all off. And then spotty on the front. There we go. So that's where we're at so far. And then all we've got to do is just choose, shape our elements and attach our flowers inside. I'm just going to sit on the chair properly because I'm sitting right on the edge and it's very uncomfortable. Just shape our leaves a little bit. Let's pick this one out. And then start, and you can do some inside, some outside. Do you know what? I would normally try and lay this out, but I say but. It's quite difficult because I've stuck that on. What I could have done is not stuck it to the outer card straight away and done the done it on the inside and then popped it in, but I think it's going to be fine. I'm just going to add some bits of glue. You could do this with some foam tape as well, but you don't want to put too much depth in there because it's got to fold flat. I'm going to put one of these nice tealy ones in there, and I'm going to have that sort of like on the front a little bit, and then actually that's got quite a nice flower there. Let's have a little pink one. Be able to just pop that behind. In fact, no, I'm going to have that one on the front as well. With these, there really isn't a right or a wrong way. It's just fill them in. And if you want to, you could add maybe some little bits of acetate so that they pop out as well. But just make sure every now and again that it's not interfering with your folding. Let's get some leaves in there. One there. And perhaps one there. There we go. Let's have a little look at the front and see what we're going to pop on there. Let's get a bit of foliage down first. And then you can use any of the sentiments to simply personalise that one. Let's have another leaf. Or we could leaf it out. Sorry, I'm being silly. You make it look so easy. Do you know what though? They really are easy, and I just think they are such fun. They really are. Let's have a look what sentiments are in this one. And of course, if you were purchasing more than one set, you can mix and match across the board. So, for instance, say you were buying the bear one, but you wanted to put flowers on the slider. Of course it's going to work. I'm just going to pop a really cute little, just a simple with love, and I'm going to steal a bit of that, and I'm going to pop that on too. Now, I don't very often freehand cut a sentiment because I do like to make sure it's really straight, but I'm going to have to today. So I'll make sure I've got a longer pair of scissors. We'll just do this as like a little, in fact, yeah, let's do it as a banner. Can I get away with that? Just across there. Let me just take a little bit more off, and then I'll just stick that on there. And then we've got all of that inside area as well that you can, got a with love on there. And then what I might do is just pop a little flower down here because I've got it left. And there you go, a simple, sorry, I'm holding it too high, aren't I? There's my original. That one hasn't got the sentiment, but it's dropping it. Really, really quick and simple to put together. So that was the flowers. How are we doing? That's good. I've got time to do another one. How's that? Pop Me With Love on there. Oh, I've got a leaf. I left, no, should I place on? Right. I am trying to stay tidy at this end, but it's not really happening. I'll pop these dies back on. You get a little banner look, so that you can put a little swing tag in your little bouquet. I got home today and I'd got a bouquet of flowers. I was positively treated. Right then, now I'm going to do a lucky dip, and shall we play with... I feel like I need to show you the cat one because it's probably would be the most scariest one, and I don't mean it to sound like that, but if you've never made one before, I feel like if you've got a reference to it, it would help out. Now, you remember I said you'd need a bit of polythene, a bit of... That's exactly... This is from, like, a zip bag. Try and avoid using this stuff. It's too crinkly. You want polythene. So I've just cut a strip that is 4 centimetres wide, okay? And then, in the same way as the other card, I stamped up these elements and I've got them ready. Oh, look at all of this. I hope I can remember how. Right, let's get all of the bits out. So in exactly the same way, I'm going to get my card because I did it so it mimicked, because that helps me remember. Right, so first off, we have got, is that the card? No, that's the card blank. Ta-da! So this is A6 in size. And on top of there, we need some mats and layers. So I have opted for the browns set because there's a real nice mix of like chocolatey, creamy papers in there. So I've got this nice little kind of square, almost gingham-like. And I'm going to have my 3 layers on the front there. Now, this is the important bit. I think that's just there. Is that one of them? That's inside, that's for the front. Okay. So, with the dies then, let's put them next to each other so that you can see. This element here, it almost looks like a step ladder. This is the piece that the polythene is going to wrap around, okay? So if I bring you this board in, so I have actually got the polythene on there with this stuck on. And I've done it there so that you can see the red liner tape. Now it needs to be 3mm, no bigger. It's got to be 3mm because you've got to have a free... It's got to pull freely between those 2 lines. And the same for these. So I've cut 2 of them. And you've got your little tabs that you need to... So if I bring you this one in, look. This is the back. And that is the front. So they need to stick on top like so. But this also needs to stick inside, you see. So you'd put this in here, look. And that would stick to the side of this. And then you take this back off and this one. And that's when you slide that one over the top. And it gives you the perfect, you see. Obviously, we're going to do all of that. Then you need one of these. This is going to be your pulley that pulls down. That's the mat and layer. And that's the bit. These little bits here, these are for to attach onto this piece. So what we'll do is we'll actually stick them on now. And I've done one for the front and one for the back, just so that it, am I in the right position? Yeah. So you can add like a little bit of twine on these when you pull them down. And I'm just going to add that up. Sorry, I don't mean add, I mean line. Line that up exactly the same. There we go. So then that can be, I might have made a mistake there. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take that off quick before it sticks. I'm going to put that on after because I need to make sure it lines up exactly in there. And what I mean is, I want it to be like that. If I stick it wrong and it looks like that, I'll be really angry. Not that I get angry, because of course that would be silly. Okay, so first off, grab my tweezers and my polythene. Oh, you know, I've put that down somewhere special. There we go. We need to stick our polythene. Now, it does say in here what size to cut your polythene. So long as you've got it about 4 centimetres, don't worry about the length, because you're going to put it around here. And then if I do it about there, I'm going to try and do it so that you can see. Red liner tape. Yes, you're right, Tracy. It absolutely is easier than it looks. Obviously, Tracy and I are pros at them now because we've made all these samples. But you are going to have so much fun with them. Let's pop that on the end of there, like so. Peel the back off. Pull that down. And stick. Like so. And then just pull that up. And slice it off. So now you've got this piece of polythene that's going to flip around here. I'm just going to bring that back because it's important for when it's working. If you get your seam about here, when you stick the piece of pulley on that I've hidden, when you stick this piece on, you want to stick it just above that line there. So we'll pull it down a little bit so that we can see. I'm going to put my line of tape on. If you do it that way, it will never get caught on the when you're pulling it. I'm trying to... Do you know what? The more difficult part is finding the end on your tape than putting these cards together. Okay, so I've got my little bit of tape. I'm going to put it just above that join there. And I am going to just pull that up a touch. And then I'll stick that on top of there, like so. And then, yeah, that's going to work. You see, I'm saying it out loud and it's a way of me just checking in and making sure that I'm doing it in the right order. But of course, if you have any doubt, you absolutely have got the instructions inside. Okay. Oh, that worked straight away, didn't it? Look. So pull it down, push it up. So easy. Look at that. Perfect. So now when that's sandwiched between these bits, so just pull that back. We're going to slide this in here. Take off this little piece of red liner. Get that lined up in position. We're going to butt it right over. Tuck it over. And press that down. Like so. And this is still going to be able to run freely. And then we're going to take off the other side. around this piece. Okay. And, well, we might as well take off that bit as well. Let's just do it all now, because it's just going to be a case of this now has got the tape on. I'm going to attach this level here. And then on this side, I've got to tuck it in here. That goes around and just goes on there. Give it a squeeze. And then when we pull this down, that's perfect. I've just remembered I haven't stuck the cat on, but never mind. When did I stick the cat on before? Okay. We might come a cropper. I'm sure we'll be fine. So now we're going to pull this out. You know what I'm going to end up doing? Exactly what I did before. I'll stick that on and push it in and see if it's right. That's all right, innit? Yeah. And then we'll just do the back. Whenever you're making like a kinetic card, the only advice I can give you is patience. Because it's a working mechanism, you want to make sure that all of your glue is stuck. And I absolutely would recommend using tape to put this together rather than wet glue, especially on the polythene. Okay, so now that is perfect. And we've got that lovely, brilliant. Okay, so now I've got a little matten layer that I can pop onto here, like so. And I'm going to go equal borders at the top. And whilst we're here, I'm just going to matten layer these bits. Chocolate, chocolate, that's it. Now, these colours, if you love these colours, it is the two browns from the water reactive inks, and I've just popped them onto my glass mat and just watercoloured them, but they just look so cute. And then we've got this light cream. And then onto this lovely ginghamy checkery square. This will be going on the top like so. Right, now we've got this. We want to decorate this now, so I can pop this little banner across here, and we choose which cat we're going to have on the front. I might have this one on the front this time, and this little cat is going to pop out the top. Now we can pop a little birthday hat on. Maybe we'll put the birthday hat on him. Let's do that first, and then we'll do stamp a little sentiment. Now this is going to be, this is for my friend. It was his birthday earlier in November and I promised him the cat card, but I couldn't give it him until I did the live. So this is absolutely his late birthday card. So I'm going to just stick my star on first. Little balloon. I'm just going to wing that. We're going to go there. And then we've got a little birthday cake. We've got a... Oh, I did have a birthday cake. Here he is. Got a little cupcake. We've got a little lolly, and I think put a little bow tie on. Cute. Okay, so in the stamp set, we have got birthday and let's party. And I think I'm going to, what should we do on the pull down bit? I'm going to pull that right down, and I'm just going to stamp on this bottom area here. I think I'm going to put Peekaboo on it because I think that's cute. We'll just ink that one up in black. I could have put it on my block straight, couldn't I? There we go. Hazel. Can you see what I've done? Yes, you can. So I didn't stamp the top of my O's, but I can't get my head. I'm just going to move it to the side because I need to put my head over it. Oh. Okay, so we've got our perfect Peekaboo. Meow. Peekaboo. Now we've got to stick our cat on. Now, I actually feel that I should have done this before, but if you just gently tweak that like so, you can see the top. Did I do it on there? I've just got to do something. Hang on one sec. Yeah, he should be on the top of my, my card that I've stuck in there. We'll get by. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Right, so I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue on there. It's shut now, so let's open him. So he'd be dead shut there. Okay. And then, when, yeah, okay. We'll just pop him in there. Like so. I've got to wait for that glue to stick now. He's going to come down there with me though, isn't he? Hazel, what have you done? Ignore me, please. Just ignore me. This is like how not to demo the slider card. Here is mine. How have I attached him? He is exactly where I just stuck him on this one. On there. Oh my gosh, now I've lost the bit. I've lost me pulley now. Right. Tracy, I know you're not going to mind, but I'm going to pull one of these open because I want people to see exactly where it's stuck, because I've obviously stuck it together before I put it on. And that's only because I did it 5 weeks ago. So I'm just going to pull this open. I'll be able to seal it back down afterwards. Okay. So the cat is actually stuck to the polythene. So if I stick, right, okay, I can do that. So he's there. He's shut. He needs to be just stuck down there. But just stick it on his feet. So you're putting the glue on to his feet, and then he's going to slide down the back there. But you've got to be careful, obviously, not to. Right. This is going to be perfect now. I wish I could edit it live. It's not stuck yet. Here he comes. Here he comes. Woo! Perfect. Okay, I can breathe now. And then this will go on to here. Do you know what? Paul will be sat downstairs laughing at me. I know he will. go. And then we've got our little cat. Oh, I've put the wrong one on. We're going to have this little cat on the front with a little cupcake, and then we want a birthday on there. So I'll just stamp that in the same. My tip would be don't use cello bag. The ones you put your fingers, correct, you're right, Tracy. It's not strong enough to take the cute. On the poly bag. Sorry, do you know what? I should have just looked up at the comments, Tracy, instead of making me rip it. Sorry. But yeah, sticks on the poly bag, you know. We're going to have birthday on there like so. I mean, this is exactly the same as the one that I've just been making, so I'll bring that one in. I just wanted to show you how quick they come together and how not difficult they are. They're not difficult. Once you've made one, you will be flying. So here we go. This is the one that I made earlier. And because mine is stuck perfectly to the polythene, he is coming up the top there like so. He's fabulous. Doo-doo, doo-doo. I daredn't pull him. I daredn't. I think I've stuck him now, look. I'm not pulling him. I'm pulling this one. Peepo. So I hope you enjoyed that. Everything is on the website, and I will be back soon with another new launch. I can tell you what it's called. It's called Cherished Memories. I'm going to rotate you so that you can see me. There we go. It's called Cherished Memories, and I should be launching, I'm going to say Monday or Tuesday. I'll pop it on here so that you know, on the morning or whatever. And then we can go through those ones too. So whatever you're doing tonight, have a lovely day. And I will see you all again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.